Huddle a little bit closer, babe. Let's see if I can warm you up. Huddle, babe, snuggle, baby. Huddle, babe, snuggle, baby. Huddle, babe, snuggle, baby.
Hello my loves, and welcome back to Highlight Heels. If you haven't been here before, my name is Ashlyn Tori, and if you have, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you. Today, as you can see, we are doing a little bit of floor work. I use floor work in my burlesque classes, in my heels classes, and sometimes the floor can feel a little bit scary if you have never danced on the floor, or maybe you are interested in learning how to move your body in a sensual way, but kind of scares you to get into floor work. Today I'm going to be breaking down one of my favorite moves that I use in my heels and burlesque choreography classes, and that is like a sexy cat-cow move. And there are different variations that we can do. I'm going to be doing a few different variations in this tutorial, and this move is so fun, and I hope it makes you feel really sexy and really confident and fabulous. And I want to break it down for you because I know sometimes in dance classes you learn these moves, but you're like, I don't understand the fundamentals of it. So that's what I want to give you in this tutorial. So if you're ready, grab some knee pads if you need them, and let's get started. So the first variation of this move, I want you to just come onto all fours. And this is where this move starts. You have probably seen it in some form or another in heels class. And the first element of this move is really just a yoga cat-cow. And also too, if you're looking at my back before we even start, I have this really nice arched position. My toes are untucked. That's the first mistake that I see in this sexy cat-cow move, is that the toes are tucked, and that just looks not cute, or the back is not arched. And in heels, in burlesque, we want to have this nice arched spine, so my shoulders are rolled down. And also too, I'm going to be talking a lot during this video, but when I see people do this move, often they're keeping their neck up, and you really kind of want this like side view with your head. So that's the first three things to start off with. So the head is kind of tilted down, spine is arched, and toes are untucked. Now, the first variation of this move would just be like a arch, or rounding the back and arching. So it would be like a ka. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen that. And it's a quick version of the cat-cow. So what I'm doing is I'm rounding my spine first, and then I'm releasing my back. And as I do that, I'm keeping my core engaged so that I'm not putting any pressure on the low back, and I'm not hurting the low back in any way. My core is still engaged, but I am allowing my back to be flexible, yeah? So I'm pushing away from the earth, I'm rounding the spine, and then I release the spine. Now let's speed it up. Boom, cut. And it's sharp, yeah? So I'm going round, arch. And if you want to go a little bit faster, let's do two. We'll go cut. Yes, and I'm pushing the booty out every single time. Yeah, and it's like a staccato movement. So we'll call this our sexy arch, our sexy cat-cow arch. So we'll go pa. And often you'll see it like tap, or like multiple in a row in a choreography class. So that is the first one, the arch, very, very simple. Now we have more of a ooey gooey variation of this cat-cow, where I am rounding the back and arching the back. Boom. Sometimes you'll see a hair whip in there, yes. So this is a little bit more of like a slow and sexy variation versus like a powerful in your face. So I like to think of this, and I had a teacher years ago tell me, it's like scooping peanut butter out of the jar. So we'll call this our scoop, our scoopy cat-cow variation. So what I'm doing is I'm coming into this rounding, and then I'm allowing it to release. So I'm rounding, releasing. What I'm doing is I'm taking my body in a way that feels good. To me, it's over my left. I'm kind of taking this up and over to the left. It might feel better for you to go the opposite direction, whatever feels more natural in your body. I've got the same principles as the last move. My toes are untucked, my back is arched, and I'm going to and release. I'm rounding up and releasing back. And I'm making like a circle with my booty as well. So you see my booty's going kind of front to back, and I'm doing scoop, and then I'm releasing. Scoop and releasing. And it's like you're scooping all the peanut butter out of the jar of your body. And also too, this is a flexibility thing. So the more that you do this move, the bigger that it will get in your body once your body kind of loosens up those muscles. Because often these aren't moves that we do on a day-to-day basis. So that is our little scoopy cat-cow. You can also, like you can do it just like this, or you can add a hair whip as you're doing it. Boom. And it's like my body goes, then my head goes. Boom. Actually, they're kind of going at the same time. Boom. Yeah, and I'm taking my hair to the front in this case. So I'm whipping my hair as I do it. And it's kind of one of these, right? So start with the body first, and then you can slowly start to add the head in. So we'll go a few with the body. Good, and then we'll go a few with the head. Boom, boom. And this move just looks really nice and gooey. Yes, that's our little scoop variation. And then we have our walks, or our crawls. Let's call them our crawls. So we have our cat-cow crawls. And what you want to think about when it comes to this sexy crawl is I'm always going opposite knee to opposite arm. So you've seen these, like a little crawl, or you can do it with that like arch motion that we talked about. Ka, 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 yes. So you can do them like either just really slow with more of this like scoopy motion that we just did, or you can do it with like the really quick, sharp movements as well. So essential though is the opposite hand to opposite knee. If you try to go the same, it kind of feels clunky. So I'm going opposite to opposite, yes. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, yes. And let's do like a little scoopy motion with that. So what I'm doing when I go scoopy motion is I'm rolling the booty, rolling the booty, rolling the booty, rolling the booty. So I'm really just focusing on the back of my body for this roll. I'm not trying to roll everything because that feels a little awkward. So when I step with the hand and with the leg, I'm doing a little roll on the back half of my body. Yeah, so we'll go, let's go a few slow crawls. So we'll go roll, 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 roll. Yes, good. And then we have, let's do a few arches, a few sharp ones. So we'll go too fast on each side. So we'll go ka, ka, ba, ba. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Yes, so good, my loves. So those are a few different variations that you will see in a lot of heels classes. Also some burlesque classes if you take burlesque classes like mine that have floor work. And then you'll see these variations often, and there's so many ways that you can move in this cat-cow variation. And this all fours position gives you a lot of places that you can go. Yeah, so we have, again, we have just our arch, we have our round. Yes, you can also do this too with like one knee in front where you're arching and rolling. Yeah, that's really fun. And then we have our sexy crawls, or you can do a little flex when you crawl. Yeah, so many different things. You can do a lot of hair whips here. You can really whip the hair while you roll the body, and that makes it super sexy. So a few different variations that you can do. Just those little technical things again, arching the spine, making sure you're untucking the toes, having the head kind of down instead of neck up, and always having this like sexy, confident look on the floor. Sometimes on the floor, our eyes kind of get a little wide and we're like, oh, like I'm scared. But the more confident and like present you are, and the more calm that you are on the floor, the better that it will look. So I hope you enjoyed this class. class. Let me know below how you liked it and any other specific tutorials you would like to see from me. And I would love to see you babes dancing these variations. Definitely tag me on Instagram at @AshlynTorrey or at High Vibe Heels so I can see you doing these moves. And also too, I'm hosting a really big Black Friday sale on my High Vibe Heels courses and programs. I'm doing up to 50% off on some of my courses like Confidence and Creatrix Biz Builder. So you can find all the information for that in the description below. And make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel so you never miss a class from me. And I will see you in the next one. Mwah.
Huddle a little bit closer, babe. Let's see if I can warm you up. Oh, babe, snuggle